2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, mate, on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
Very short.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
What is going on?
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And here we are with the third shot.
Not even got a bird yet.
Got some good distance on that one. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Time now for the fourth shot.
Dr. with the react. What's up, man? Just trying to perfect that golf swing.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Such soft hands.
He's currently tied for 15th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. Pretty good shot there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good safe shot, this one. That should find the surface. This putt is about 8 feet.
If he holds this putt, he'll go ahead of Rickie Fowler. Look at the glare that Rickie's giving him.
Nice.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Oh, well played. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, no.
And this putt coming up for his par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not
No,
much to the
Stan.
screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
From around 170 yards here, he's 2 shots back. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Club up. I like this play.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. This one's dialed in.
Go.
It was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Oh, I don't know if we're going to get there.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This is their 5th shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nice out the rough here. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Surely it's going to.
Ah.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Just didn't drop. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival,
no,
but still a
lost.
long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And he's hit that inside the range. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 4 feet to the cup. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. This one's online.
Nice.
That's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Yeah, that one will play. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Only 1 shot off the pace. Going with the 8-iron here. This should play.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Ooh. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well struck. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. That one should find the surface. This putt is of 9 feet. Looking
Nice.
good. And with that, that's their 4th birdie And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Oh,
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
18-footer here is what he's facing. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Currently 2 under for the event. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either, a par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Let's get back to it, shall we? And he needs this to save par.
This is on a great line.
oh,
That was a gallant attempt. And that putt drops, now 1 under, heading to the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. This putt really needs to drop for him.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
If it's up, it could be in. Bit too heavy-handed there. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
A chance to get up and down for this player. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Tracking.
get in. Nice.
That gets the job done. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, tie for first.
The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 would be very tempting.
Oh. Bit close to the water. Too close to the water.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Splash.
Oh,
And
of
here we
course.
are with their 4th. He shares the lead. Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This
It's over.
putt is for a score of 72.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Well, you never like to see that, Rich. A player failing to deliver when it mattered most.
Absolute meltdown of epic proportions. Hopefully they can learn from it, but it was painful to watch, and I'm sure it's going to be painful for that player for a while.
Shut up, I'm still
On
at the top
behalf of
the
Rich
leaderboard.
Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Kuyak. Hello, Henny.
Yeah, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. And that makes him tied for first. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Could roll into the rough on this one. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. How close was that to going down? Putting for a par now. That's tracking. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Currently 1 under for the day. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Ah, that's disappointing.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. That limits the damage. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there. Teeing off here at the 4th. Woo, back there, horsey. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one has eyes for the hole. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that hole behind them, they're sitting in 2nd place, behind the leader, Brooke Henderson. Teeing off here at the 5th. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. This shot is about 140 yards out. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
A birdie putt awaits. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 4th place.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And with that hole, this player is currently tied for 1st with Brooke Henderson. Time to tee off at the 6th. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Big putt for par coming up. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Oh my, where's this one going, Henny?
Looks like this might find the water.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
A couple under at this stage, in a share of the lead. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Well, that's beautifully judged. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That gets the job done. Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for 1st place with Justin Thomas. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Coming up from the bunker. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Let's return to live play now. Playing their 4th shot. Currently tied for the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the 6-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
An important par save.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Good looking putt. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. It looked like it came out of a cannon. The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Well played, mate. Sitting at 2 under par, currently leading.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
He has this putt to save his par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And back to the play, shall we? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
This is a good chance.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And that will take him to 3 under.
He's currently sitting in 1st place.
Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given 2 choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the 2nd shot.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Uh,
18 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 15th.
Oh,
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Looking good.
That's inside the range.
nice and
What
nice
a
and.
great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 5 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish. Going and going and going.
Get over.
Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Going with the hybrid.
Stay in.
They get a little ground draw here.
Oh,
Sitting at -6. Outright first here. Wow, that almost went in the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently in first position. Well, if you think you've passed the worst of it after playing the 17th at Quail Hollow Club, think again. Welcome to the last.
Yes, water going all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. That bunker on the right has crippled many a player. Find the fairway and give yourself an opportunity to find the green in 2.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. This has eyes for the hole.
oh,
That'll sting a bit. All right, not the end of the world. But this, oh, that's a beauty. You could put it in the win column. That's the Wells Fargo Championship. How about that?
You can take that win to the bank, Luke. Awesome.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
something to do with the...
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Getting ready to play their third. Good shot there, Beamer. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Putt is underway.
That's very impressive.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. At -2, going along nicely today. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Damn. Get out.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Wow, what a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Get in.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Very nice birdie, mate. Very nice.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
No.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond
7,
fronting
man.
the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Currently at 3 under for the day. We have a par 5 at this one.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 7th. That's tidy. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Surely it's going to.
Sure is.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up
shot.
that's necessary?
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Great shot.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Go in.
Nice.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by 5 shots after that. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
You like that, didn't you? And here we are with the 3rd shot.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
Time now for the 4th shot. 9 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Like the look of this one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Quality shot, that one. Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 5 under.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Well, that's a nice line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
So I might need to sit. That's some good golf right there.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Going with the 7. That should set up another chance. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Is tracking.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Playing from 110 yards out.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
That's nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Putting for a par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not bad. Sitting at 8 under. Currently in the lead. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
I don't mind the look of this. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough?
Getting ready to play their third. That might be one club too many.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Oh, so close. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close. And ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. That putt seals the win.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, absolutely flushed. This putt from around 18 feet. Get in. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. And he finds himself in a tie for third. Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
From around 170 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently in third place.
And back to the course with the live action.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This is their look at birdie. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Wow, that's misjudged.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
The first of our par 3s at St George's Golf and Country Club.
Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Get excited. This could go in. Beautiful shot.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Let's go, bats.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied atop the leaderboard.
I've won like 2 cups so far.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
That was wonderfully done.
Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
This for a birdie run.
Hey, nice looking line.
Let's take a look at what
go.
Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard.
Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Well, this should find the short grass.
This shot from 120 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 8-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This shot
Did you
coming
catch
from
that last
around the
game?
150-yard mark.
I was watching and then I was playing and then I looked back and you finished.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Looked like it was a miss. Heaps of a reboot.
The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Try and get a backspin off it.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, we were on 160 ping, didn't realise we were on NA West. Ha! What the hell?
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Good
Well,
game.
the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Don't know if it's going to go up here or not.
Just didn't drop. Putting for par.
This is looking solid. What they
Oh,
wanted.
missed.
Oh, just missed. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his
160
rival.
ping. Ugh.
Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up. Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's on a great line. That wasn't your best effort, was it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He sits in first position. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 3 under. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's tracking. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 4 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
And this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Yeah, well played. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Okay, time to return to the action. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Go on, get in the hole. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Nicely done.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
This one's dialed in.
A bit too much pace on that one.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Nicely holed. And for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's begin the 14th.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one could be wet.
Damn. I'm back, phone died. It's all got
Sitting
bars,
at
isn't
6
it?
under for the day. Currently in the lead.
I'm gonna hit the tree. I am going to hit the tree.
Oh, you're in the hands of the tree gods now.
I knew it. Bounce over.
And here we are with their 4th.
That's right. We got room to make mistakes.
Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for bogey.
Oh,
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Currently 4 under for the round. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 15th.
see if we can hit it with a driver.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck.
Oh,
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
hold! Oh,
And this putt will take them to 5 under.
go on.
Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par.
Should.
And the putt drops, now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd.
Luke in the lead with his rival not too far behind. Playing with the lead, going to the final round can sometimes be tricky. Do they have what it takes to get it done?
Oh no.
Oh, that was left all the way off the club. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening.
No, never.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
This would be a
we play
momentum
where it
saver
lies.
here, getting this up and down.
This is a par putt.
How's the game going? Go well. Good. This will be my 3rd cap if I win it. Get in.
Not a bad line, this.
Yes.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And looking at the standings now, and they're
That was
currently
that
in first
ugly
place,
putt too.
ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, well done. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A chance to move to 5 under par. This one's online. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open.
How do you do that?
Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty
So
of
you
this
hold
hole
your
is the
L1
magnificent clubhouse in the background.
And the right on the on the right of the screen, the right stick that does your top spin or back spin, where you hit the ball, and the left, you do left or right. Like if you got a tree in front of you, you use your, I can't remember what it's called, like a draft or something like that.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
Looking better.
Oh!
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Yeah, I knew you could do it somehow. I just try to figure out how to do it, but yeah, suss that out. Just hold your L1.
Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. This one started out, and this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player. Way to go.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on the course today.
No
good shots.
place I would rather be, Luke.
Especially
What a
like
day
good
it
chips
was.
and good
Saw
putts.
some wins, saw some
Make it
losses.
clip.
Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Let's go. I'm way up on the FedEx Cup ranking. Oh, I didn't, dang it. Clubs, yes, we need clubs. those are all my cups there. There's so much more to go. I'm trying to find where I won all that stuff. But look at that, my FedEx Cup standing on way up, bro. Justin Rose. It's cool sponsors, yeah. I've already finished some, so you can't
2K
earn any more
Sports,
of them,
in
so you gotta keep
association
changing
with the
them.
PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race
When they got to
for the
level
FedEx
9 and
Cup.
then you
Today's
gotta
coverage
change.
of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course
Yeah,
following
there's
our
heaps
featured
of
group
cup
today.
shifter one.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be
Sunset down
fireworks
there.
out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back
Try and
and
go
forth
into
at
the
each other
window.
on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
He's a kind fella, isn't he? He's a lovely gent, but he's a killer on the golf course. This is going to be a tough rivalry to take down. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And they've found themselves in the first cut. And choosing the 8-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer.
Looking really good. Oh, that had eyes for it.
Boom,
Lovely
that's the
shot.
save right there.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Clipped.
Currently 1 under for the event. Let's go down to John McCarthy, who's been walking the course, getting familiar with this layout. John, what can we expect from Chestnut Hollow this week?
I'll tell you one thing we can for sure expect. There will be a river and it will run through it. This stream runs all over this course and can kind of pop up where the players least expect it. So the players will need to be mindful of that. This stream feeds into a lake that comes into play on holes 10 and 16. Another thing to keep in mind this week is the contours of these fairways can be tricky. There are several fairways on this course that tend to tilt towards trouble.
Shot, let's go.
So
Let's
players will need to be
go.
mindful of that as well. There is also a couple longer par 4s on this course, so I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how the players attack those. All in all, an exciting week ahead. Really eager to see how the players attack Chestnut Hollow this week.
Oh, so close. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Going with the 7. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one.
Oh,
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
get in.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for par here.
There it is. He's currently sitting in first place. This hole here is a par 4.
Oh, stay right.
Sitting at -1, currently in the lead.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Come on, Justy.
Looking great now.
Ooh, I like
Okay,
it,
steady now. Let's return to live play now. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. It's got a chance.
bro.
Oh, so close. And this putt coming up for his par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
That's right. We're still in the
Here
lead.
we are at the 5th hole.
That one's picking up.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Bit of a backspin on it. Damn.
Heading towards the rough, this one. Sitting at 1 under. Currently leading.
Get in the hole.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Didn't even need to move it.
8 feet to the cup.
Just left it.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Looks good off the blade.
Nice.
Well hold.
Got in.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 6th hole here at Chestnut Hollow, Rich, is a big par 5. 559 yards from those back tees.
Luke, I got to say, though, for the big hitters that are not afraid to challenge that stream going down the left-hand side, they could reduce
That was a
this
mean
to
slice, but at least
almost
I'm on
nothing.
fairway.
This fairway is firm and fast, and that golf ball will chase out forever. You must avoid the bunkers down the right-hand side, though, if you've got any chance or any hope of going for this green in 2. Coming up just a little bit shy of the green is actually a good leave. Leaves a simple pitch shot to a very long and slightly undulating green.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah.
They've chosen to club down here.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
No way.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, it was close.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Unlucky, Justy.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Scheiße.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for a par now. With that hole finished, they're currently in top spot alongside Will Zalatoris. Here we are in front of a par 3. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
They've decided to
That
club
one's
up.
hard.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Just trying to chip it straight in. Yes. Oh,
gotta
flip-
love
flip.
it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
It was on a good line. And after that effort, let's take a look
Close.
at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Whoa. I don't know if we're going to get down there.
Going with the 5-wood. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. That's inside the house of opportunity. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Get in,
Oh,
get
they're
in,
gonna
get in.
walk this one in.
That's frustrating. A par putt on the table. Now leading by 1 shot. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Lovely effort that. From around 140 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Dan. Keep moving the chip. I don't think you have to move it. Move the chip, it's pretty precise.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh.
Putting for a bogey.
Bloody baby.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Here's Justin Rose. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Well, this is what you practice
Lydia
for,
Coates
isn't
there,
it?
mate.
You want to be in the lead, up near the lead, going into the final 9 holes of an event to see if you can win it. Let's see how well they've practiced and if it can pay off.
Yeah.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Sit.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh,
Oh.
just missed. Par
What?
putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Well done. We've arrived at a par 4.
That one, man, I'll tell you.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot at the 11th. This one heading towards the green. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
These greens are ugly. Get in.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Go right, go right, go right.
This would be a great up and down. Terrific. What an effort.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
It's a long putt.
Ooh. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
-2.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Oh no. Bounce on.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently leading by 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
No, way off.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Stuck
Oh, look
in
at
the
that.
sand
The
too.
wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
This putt for par here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Didn't quite get the approach
Say
close
we're in the
enough,
lead.
so a long putt in front of them.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Going with the pitching wedge
Oh,
here.
please stay right.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm
Lucky the wind's
back
strong.
up the hill. This will be a good one.
Come around.
That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for
Too
par
far
coming up.
left.
2 under with the final few holes to go.
What are you rigging with their
Just with
tee
the
shot? I was
slimmest
too far
of
left.
leads out there, Luke. This will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Come on, buddy. Good shot.
Ooh, right by the hole. And after that
Lucky
effort,
one, dude.
that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting
It's hard
awfully
to judge
fun.
with the sun one day. don't want to slice it left. We don't want to slice it left.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Hold.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Putting for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Be the ball, Danny.
Get in.
No.
Nice.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead
Good
with
putt in.
Tiger Woods in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Must
We
be a
have a
hard
par
course for
3 on
everyone
this
else
one.
is struggling.
Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh,
Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it?
definitely is, mate.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what...
Oh, my. How about
bro.
that for a
What
par?
chip. Nice.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Get in.
Oh, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
This one's looking good.
Okay, steady now.
Sheesh.
And this one will be for bogey. So, still currently in the
Still
lead
up
after
there.
that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last.
Pretty good shot there.
And Henny,
Don't
what's he
stuff it up
looking at
now.
here?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they
wood.
club up because you do not want to be short.
I reckon we'll be right on there. If we hit it straight.
Going with the hybrid.
No.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. If you need any inspiration, Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And with this putt, he will win the event.
Get
This
him.
really looks good.
Sometimes
Yes.
you've just got to stand up and applaud, and that's the occasion right now. This is as good as it gets.
Thanks, Just Eat.
Fantastic
Good game, mate.
week, Luke. A well-deserved win. This player was on top of their game the entire week.
Another
Congratulations.
trophy for the cabinet.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there,
GGs,
and it was a
GGs.
pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Bean, plus
Yes, so
all the
the sponsors here,
hard-working
Bits.
folks at HB
They're
Studios,
there, so you
it's
can
good
go
night
up
for now.
to tier 9 and then that's it. It's the most you can go up to. Then change your sponsors. So you get more stuff. Nice. What do we get? Hover shaft, putter grip, wooded. Jeez. I will tear up. Yeah, that's the next two. Alright. No, I don't need you anymore. Well, at 10,000 points. We're winning.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Oh, short.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Got a Cairns.
He's staring
Soft for the
down a
wreck, brother.
birdie putt here.
Well, that's a
Just
lovely way to get
practicing
going.
my swing, brother.
They've already started
That's
this
my
event
plane too.
under par.
Nah.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
It is a multiplayer game, though.
He's
Yeah,
currently
we can,
in a
we
share
can
of top
play.
spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Gotta say,
He's
just
playing
some
in
of the
real life.
best rhythm in the game.
Second shot on the second.
I think he was in Korori yesterday. Hold. Looking good out there, brother. Yeah, yeah. Got sponsors. Look at my clothing. Callaway hat. Callaway top. Jordans. Got Jordan shoes.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in third place.
Oh, no way she gets that. No way.
It was on a good line. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? 13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
How was your fellas' games, brother? Your fellas' games were all good. 160 ping, I heard.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh,
That's
yes,
frustrating.
this game was me and Ez, brother.
And this one
Yeah.
is for his par.
Enjoying it, my bro. Enjoying it.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Currently
Going
one
to the
under
top
for
of the
tournament.
PGA, baby.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, well played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's got
it, bro. Still playing some
28
classics,
feet
playing Crash
here.
Bandicoot pretty much all day today. The eyes closed.
Oh, this looks pure.
Get in!
And gets that
Club.
kind of distance to go.
My short game's getting on now, brother. My
Currently
short
a
game's
couple
getting
under for the
on.
round. The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here
wanna
is
earn
leaving a tee shot out to the
150
right in the
million.
trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the
Diamonds
left-hand
just
side,
to go,
expect a
so
much
happy.
longer second
Okay,
shot.
LSA old girls crew. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Nothing wrong with that. Hold. Yeah, definitely enjoying it,
Penny,
bro.
what have they got in front of them here?
Good for
Yeah, he's
something
got
different.
190 all the way back here.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Look at the line on this
Can't even
one.
see the ball,
Get in
there
the
it is.
hole.
Damn. Bro, if
Well,
the
that's
skill
well
beats me,
played, and
bro.
a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
I'm uninstalling.
Looking for another birdie here.
jokes. Especially if it's Lydia Ko, bro. Hey, supposed to be on the same team, man.
This is a good chance.
Get in. Nice.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Leading
Oh,
by a
wow,
couple
this is
after that
lovely,
hole.
she said.
The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Oh, it's gone left.
Needs this one to kick right.
I know that, buddy.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Bro, you get a club and you can get down there and shoot, bro. Sheesh. These commentators there. Come around.
How close was that to going down?
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Trust me, I will try, buddy. I will try.
On a nice line.
Get in!
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of
Look
clean-up
at that
work remaining
slope,
on this
bro.
hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard.
Oh,
for
look
this
at that.
player.
Lydia Ko, bro. She's beating me. Oh, we're tied for first.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to
Alright, see
shorten
if
up
she
the
can do
hole
one of
ever
these.
so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Bro, very close, my
Love
bro.
coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich.
Where's the
I
hole?
think if there's one
Oh.
event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travellers
Oh,
Championship.
we have to go around.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies
It's definitely
finally,
not like the
because
old
they didn't make any
Tiger
last
Woods where you could like
and
do
they're trying to just get into a
hearty-ass
really nice
spins and
rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week
It was
before.
easy to hit the ball and stuff like that.
And
It's
back
really
to the play,
precise
shall
in
we?
trying to hit the ball
A
and
chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
all your putting and stuff. It's a lot different than what it used to be. Used to get more tips and stuff in the old game. They made it real easy. Come around,
This
come around.
one looking really good.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Moving right along. and they're currently tied for first in the standings with Lydia Ko.
The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
What do we want to do here? We want to try and give it a bit of a top spin to roll up. So, like that. To roll forward, hopefully.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh!
One just slides by.
Oh,
Taking things
bro, that
up
would have
a
been
notch
another
in this
club.
Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
Yeah,
I
shame,
really
really.
like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't
Do the
come
same
into play
again.
as it's some 15 yards short of
Give
the
it another
green.
top spin.
However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Hopefully we can get up there.
Looks to be going with the 5
Sliced
iron.
it, stay out.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
So, buddy, coach, yeah, no.
This will be a big putt to make.
And the old
Birdie
Tiger
always nice, but
Woods, like
particularly when
PGA
it's a
Tour,
2.
you were able to like smash the spin button and make it spin whatever direction, but you can't on this. That's what makes it hard. Damn, I don't know.
Looking really good.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And this is quality
Yeah, and
play.
back in the day,
Still on top
back in
of
those
the leaderboard.
older PGA tours too, you could take a mulligan, so you just push
The 9th is a
push
par
like
4,
square,
right on 400 yards, Rich. But
and
recently,
you can
players
retake your
have been a
shot.
little bit more
if
aggressive
you
off the tee.
made a shit shot.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very
Oh,
simple
you reckon
second
we'll
shot
hit the
to a
roof?
green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's
Trying to
just
do a
not
Tiger
much to
Woods.
it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Well, this should be unpredictable.
Oh, it's out of bounds.
This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in top spot.
Oh, that's what happens when you take a shortcut. Oh, that's funny. All right. Come around.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one.
Oh, oh,
Not sure
oh,
if they'll
oh.
find it though.
Scheißes.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Oh,
He's a sharp shooter
He's the
from
man
short
himself.
range, isn't he?
Nicely holed. Okay, let's get back to the action. Rich, obviously,
Hey, I had a
we've
bird.
joked about it a fair bit in this game that you've been one of the rare players
Pretty
to
much.
take Tiger Woods down
Holy
in his prime. But what
sheesh.
was it like to play in the Tiger era? Just how dominant he was.
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However,
damn
if
bogey.
you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it
in order to weed out anything that didn't
Get over.
really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This one's for birdie.
Now they can move ahead here if they hold this and leave Lexi Thompson
Nice.
behind.
Yeah,
And
see you
after
later,
that hole, he's
Lexi.
no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Downhill par threes, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Hold. Nice.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. 7 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
It starts off on a good line.
Beautiful.
Let's take a look at Lexi
Another hole
Thompson,
down.
shall we?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 2 shots up after that one.
Yes.
Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Give it a backspin. Nice putt there, Brad. Thanks, Brad.
Nicely done. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, I just don't like these downhill ones, eh? They're bloody hard to judge.
Oh, nice looking putt.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, what a round this is.
Thank you, kind
7
sir.
birdies today. And with that, he'll
Thank you,
move
kind
to
sir.
5 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Yeah,
Well,
just.
birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5
All it
13th.
takes
Rich.
is a
But
double
there are
bogey,
bogeys
bro,
here as
and we're
well
in
if you're
trouble.
not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee
Oh
shot.
no.
Don't avoid
Stay
the
in.
water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly,
That's what I
just
wanted
left of
to
those
avoid is
fairway
that
bunkers.
bloody water.
From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the
Hold,
player
hold.
towards the water.
Yes.
Getting ready to play their third.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
And a bit of a backspin. Yep. Well dialed in. Come back. Oh! Spun the wrong way, mate.
Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better
just
than
watched
that.
the video.
Amazing shot.
A good chance to move to
Oh,
6
Chen.
under par here.
Their short game has been
that
very
Cam's on?
impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Hope they blurred my face. Oh, I don't know. Maybe come back a little bit. It's going a bit fast. Alright.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, you got me incited.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Disappointing par.
Now moving over to Lexi
Still in
Thompson.
the lead, mate.
She's currently in 4th place.
Nah, you're right in there. Oh,
Let's
no.
take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first.
I don't want to watch
Lydia
it then.
Ko holds second.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Outright first here.
Got a bit of a backspin, eh? Yep. Oh, need a backspin.
A wonderful shot into
Nice.
14 and sets up another look at birdie. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This is on a great line.
Get in. Nice.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that will move him to 6 under
This is all
par.
Lexi. Oh,
And
free over.
there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good.
Stay in.
Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you
Nice.
can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Those
Love
backspins
this
I need
hole.
to learn. Yeah, definitely.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for
And those
eagle.
drift shots. You definitely need to learn those drift shots.
Surely it's going to.
Yes, it is.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that
Shoot
will
him,
take him
McGavin.
to 8 under. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that almost went
Unlucky,
down.
Lexi.
And after that
Unlucky.
effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke
Oh,
advantage.
damn.
3 holes remaining,
We got
folks.
room
Hang
for
on to
error.
your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh no!
Just a little off with the accuracy there.
Glad it's
Unable
not
to
on the
find the
water.
green.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Shush you.
Didn't that look good for a long time? He's
Good.
got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
That long strokes is a drift. A drift, I'm pretty sure, is when you go around a tree. Like
Yeah, well
curves your
hold.
ball.
Let's move on to the next. Now moving over to
This game is
Lexi
quite
Thompson.
interesting to watch. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, brother.
she's down. She's behind her rivals.
Yes, I'm
scooting
playing
ahead.
rival
Let's see
competition
what
at the moment,
happens.
tournaments. So we're playing in the championship, and she's my
That
rival.
impressed me and her.
So I get
And
prizes.
after that effort,
if
this
I
is
win
how the
against her.
leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
2
Should
holes to
need a
go.
miracle
Luke.
to catch
Can
me, brother.
they hang on?
Well, this lake that is a real feature
Shouldn't
here in the
need me to
closing
drop
holes of
into this
TPC
water
River
about
Highlands
5
comes into
times.
play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers.
And you can play
and
real
if you
fast
bail
if you
right,
want. You just
you
fast
better bring
forward
your
the whole
waders.
time. Wonder if you just
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
stop in its tracks and roll back a little bit. Hey.
That's an absolute ripper.
So that's
what a shot.
as much spin as you can put on
And
it.
Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This one will run
The
uphill.
old one, bro, you put a spin on it, it spins for ages. And you can change the direction of the spin
Oh,
and stuff
so
too on the old
close.
one.
And back to the
Not
course
this
with
one,
the
this one's
live
too
action.
realistic.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice stroke.
Thank you.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Oh, you should have seen the game before
The
you
finishing
jumped
hole
in
of
the chat,
TPC
bro.
River Highlands has
Holy.
gone through a few adjustments
Jumped
over
in
the
the
last
stream.
handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant
Almost lost
moment
it. The
in the
wind was
history of the
real
PGA
bad.
Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments
The wind
here.
on this
Tee
game
shot
is
goes back
dangerous,
up
bro.
the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
Give it a bit of a top spin. Just if we hit it straight. No, it's gone off.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. It's tracking.
Get in the hole.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? All right, let's see if they can compose themselves
Give
and
it a
knock
minute
this
when I
one in
play.
to claim the title.
I suck. Practice, Bob, practice.
Now, it's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
Oh, there's another cup
Rich,
in the
there
belt.
are some victories
And
that
then
stand out in
the
your mind,
cabinet.
and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under
2003
all that
Travellers,
duress.
They
Championship
played well
winner.
when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on him.
Travelled
It
all the
was
way
awesome.
from a little town named
Well, on
Well,
behalf
that's
of myself, Luke Elvey,
to be here
and
today.
Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
played against the best. Add it to the trophy case. Yeah, let's go. Sorry, Lexi. I just want this cup to end. It's taking ages. Is that your speech, brother? Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you tune in to the next time I'm out on the course. I'd like to introduce you to my caddy named Tiger. Give me a red dot, eh? Ken's a waste him. Let's go. Yeah, I love that red dot. Yeah, I don't know how many more I've got to do. Well, this was mean as honestly. Let's go. Glad you like, brother. It's got some nice graphics. I think I'm streaming in 2K as well.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin.
If you look at the
Hello,
YouTube, I'm
Luke
pretty
Elvey
sure I'm
alongside
streaming 2K,
2002
brother.
PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth.
I could stream
That's a
up to
hello to
4K.
Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win.
Yeah, I'm streaming 2K on YouTube. That looks nice. Alright, we're gonna be risky this one.
That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the first.
It's gone left a little bit.
No
Looks
harm,
really
no
nice
foul
on
there
YouTube.
with
Thanks,
that shot.
brother.
11 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have
I was
left
gonna
for
do
par.
4K, but does anyone watch in 4K? I wouldn't know.
Like the look of this
Get
one.
in there. Nice.
Well, that's
Good
a no
start.
fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their way into this round.
Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris. Time to tee off at the second.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your
corner.
second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee,
Oh.
and you'll find
Hold,
trouble
hold,
on
hold.
the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Nice. Oh, the water. I hate water, bro.
Looks
Oh,
like they've got the 5-wood.
go over.
As soon as that left the club, you knew it was
Oh!
going left. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. And here we are with the third shot.
Oh, hold.
This putt
What a
is about
recovery.
16 feet.
Lucky it didn't go in the water. Not thirsty today.
This one's
Stay,
tracking.
stay. Oh,
It's just about 3 feet away.
I feel like I'm in there, brother. Does he? The graphics
Got a
are really
good
nice
line.
on YouTube.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work
It's
to
out
do,
of there.
but he's only one back from
Yeah,
his
lucky it
rival.
wasn't in there, Bolt.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. So no movement on the
Oh, we
leaderboard
dropped
there,
the shot.
remaining
It's all
at
good.
even overall. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Should find the green here.
Nice.
Yeah, nicely played. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Good chip on. Get in.
What a shot!
No
Almost
way.
went in the bucket.
Hacker.
What's in front of them,
That
Henny,
was,
with
that
this
was in a
putt?
bunker.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
I swear that hit me in the head. Those graphics are epic, bro. Yeah, I turned everything up, brother. It looks nice.
Oh, that's a nice line.
Oh, not nice enough.
Just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Ooh, Tiger Woods. Tie for the
Let's see
lead.
what happens here on the fourth.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot
I like
into
the
a
sound
sliver
of
of a
that.
green.
Oh,
Driver
that's
too.
piped. That's heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Nice shot that.
Going
That
home.
should find the surface. Left yourself an opportunity. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make
Must
this
still
putt.
top of this fuck. Have a good game and good stream. Thanks, Bolt. Thanks for tuning in. This is my last cup, and then yeah, I'll probably gaps it as well.
Oh, that was such a good
Thanks
stroke.
for being there, Bolt. Thanks for being there.
Gee, that line was looking
GGs.
good, wasn't it? Just one off the lead after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
And try and win another cup
this
before
fairway
we get in.
chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Oh no. Stay out. Nice.
Wonderfully played. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
I like the look of this.
Nice.
Oh, how about that one? And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, this has been a ball striking
we're
clinic.
on.
Another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Get excited. This could go in.
No, not enough.
Oh,
Not
just
enough
missed that one. A par putt awaits. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
We're still tying the lead, man.
Looks to be going with a hybrid
It's
here.
gone left.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Second shot here on the 7th.
Straight in the hole. Straight in the hole.
Boy, Rich, that was a big time save. That
Clip.
one.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shots.
Great shot, alright, I want to see
And
it again.
after that fine
Oh,
display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
I'll stay in the middle. Nice.
Well struck. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
They're going with a bit
gone
more
left
club
again.
here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Good line.
Get in the hole. That was a gallant attempt. That's a solid par. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second. Always the toughest hole in the game, a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nice out the rough here.
Get up. Good
Yep,
recovery.
give yourself a pat on the back. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Should have gone left a little bit.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Second shot here at the 10th.
Don't want to bunk in. Don't want to go in the water. Stay out. Nice.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh,
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Was on a good line.
unlucky, man.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to face a par 4.
Alright, 7 to go.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole, difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
From around 170 yards here, currently leading by 2. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, come on, sit.
Hold. Nice.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Hey, nice looking line. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Looking
Get him.
good.
Look at him just
Yes.
surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 5 under. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He sits in first position. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Good shot.
And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Thank
Gee,
you.
that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. What's in front of them, Henny?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet. This is important. Big par putt here.
And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard.
4 left. We want to roll forward.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Hold.
Sitting at 6 under. Currently in the lead. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Stay.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not the result they were after there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. This one's looking good.
Nice.
Solid par putt, that.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Looking really good, this one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently 6 under for the event.
It's a bit
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the
down a bit.
penultimate hole, the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh,
9 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This looks good. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Now 5 shots up after that hole.
If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
oh,
Handy effort, that one. This shot from around 210 yards.
I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was
no.
swinging it like that.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
hope we can get over.
Going with the 7.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
Oh, and I hit the tree.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates.
Let's just go straight to the hole.
Ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen, how about a
Another
round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a
GG's.
spectacular performance all week long by this player.
Another cup for the trophy
Clutch
keeper.
performance, clutch win by this player.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Nice. Another win under the belt. Cool. Alright. That's going to bring us to the end of tonight's session. Thanks to everyone that was watching. GG's until next time. Good night.